So on the shot we were working on before with the hair, it's better to separate these two images. So when we do add the bone effect to the hair, it'll work out a little bit better. And you can take the your snapshot and use it as well. So it doesn't really matter. You would have to size this up correctly just because we're going to use the green screen for it. It'll be a little bit easier to make adjustments on that when we're zooming in. This is not perfect, but this is just to show you how to kind of get there with that wind effect. So, and we're just applying it to the hair. And it's really quick and easy here. Make sure. Okay. So you can associate all the bones to the hair here. That's weird, it's not working. All right, so let's go ahead and change this here. And we'll just put another group. There we go. Then add the bones. On this one, I didn't have a centerpiece, but put a centerpiece right here and then fan out from that. So kind of move that one, go back to center. And again, this is a quick example. It's not going to be perfect. And all we're doing is kind of making a fan out towards this center bone here. See if that fixed it. If they want to do that, exit. I don't know where I messed up. I didn't move it. That's why I didn't do anything. All right, so you can kind of see that you can kind of play around and manipulate like these a little bit. And you can add some for the vector. But on this one, let's get this out of the way. All right, so and it depends on how crazy you want to do it. It doesn't have to be anything wild. But to enhance these a little bit for the bones, you can do the bone constraints and then add the that wind effect. That's too wild. And what we'll end up doing is just having it kind of flash like that. So when we do get to this part here, where we get to the part where he's going to be facing the opposite way, we get to this point here. I gotta fix that. So opacity. So by the time we get here to this point, I just changed it to a PNG image instead, because this will be the point where it stops, and then we add our fog from the back to the front. So it'll kind of blur out when it gets to here, but this part here, so we'll have the takeoff, and then the smoke will kind of come up. By the time it gets to here, we want to stop it, and that's when we have our kind of fog coming in. So it'll be in the front and the back. So we want it in the back for it should come up, start out small, and then as this grows, this will kind of fan out to kind of engulf everything. Then um, we want another one on top. So let's get another. here. And this top one, we'll put that on in a group. And you can make this a switch. And this will be sand off, apply. So the one that we'll have from the bottom, and then you'll create a vector here, and make that the green screen. So this freeze frame for the face, then the sand from here will start engulfing about there, frame 2, and then to there. So coming up, and then it comes out, then it comes to here, appears, and then this will expand out a little bit. So get here, and so it'll kind of be like that. Make sure I got this thing. So the sand hits, then it engulfs the whole screen. So going back here, that'll be what'll be here. So the sand from the smoke, the head's going to be turning away by this right here. So it'll turn away, and that's when you'll add uh, it'll engulf. So the hair will be blowing. When the hair is blowing, we're going to do a repeat. So technically the hair will be doing that by itself, without all this other stuff. Let me get this out of the way. Set the hair where the hair is going to be doing this on this side. When we come back to this here, the hair is going to be kind of blowing uh, like so. And then the sand separately will be um, coming in for that, just for that one scene. So by the time you get here, from here to here, they'll just put that block in. And then, let's see, I don't know about here. You can start to navigate this down, or either down this way. It doesn't matter as long as it dissipates. Um, Same thing with the other sand. Everything will go down from that point, and that's the scene that we'll put here. And the reason why we're doing the green screen, so we can put the green screen in, and it'll just fit into. Um, we'll be able to take it out like we did with everything else. And you'll do that by going to animation. I'm not animation. You'll go to I can't remember now that I'm doing it the opposite way. Key light. You'll be doing using the key light for that. So it'll just take out that green screen part, and then you can go on with the rest of the scene. By the time we get to this back part, we're just gonna add the um because this will kind of cloud over. So I would say that'll be a 3 second, 4 second, maybe five. I would say 4 second scene where the ship is still going to be moving, but we want this scene where he stops at this point. And the way we can stop it is by just getting taking a snapshot of just the image of the person. Because you take the snapshot of the whole thing, you can't green screen out the back. So the way that I did that was when you export this out as an animation, you'll have the green screen in the back, but the only thing you'll be seeing is going to be everything that we've put in and for that particular scene. So we'll be just seeing the clip of it. We'll just be go green screen out. Everything else will be in, and then we'll be able to kind of place that in. This is just a rough idea, but that's um, how I did it on that particular scene. So when we cut back to that, that's why here we just have an image instead of actual um, the background. So you can just take the background out. So hope that helps.